Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a getting ready with me and this look was created by all Gen Beauty products. So I took all the makeup that I got at Gen Beauty, either from Creator Day or the booth or cocktail party, and I put this look together. It'll give a lot of first impressions. So this is a little bit of a long video, but if you want to see me do this look and kind of hear my thoughts, then go and keep on watching and I'll see you at the end. I'm pretty sure I have a little bit of everything to do a complete look, but if I don't, then of course I will make sure to let you guys know. But first of all, first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and prime, which is from Pop Beauty. I've never used this. It's the Face Magnetic Primer. I'm really excited for this because I'm almost out of all my other primers. Ooh, that's cute. And I needed a good primer. So this looks like a moisturizer. That's pretty weird because all the other primers are kind of like silky. Oh, wow. I think I used too much. Okay, so I think I definitely used too much. It looks like my face is a different shade, so I'm going to let it kind of set in, and in the meantime I'm going to work on my eyebrows. I don't think I received anything for brows. I actually thought this was for the brows. This is the Cake That powder eyeliner from NYX, but it's not eyebrow product. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera as usual, and I will come back and we'll continue. So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm going to use one of the products I got, which is the Benefit Highbrow. I have used this already. So my face is feeling a little bit, I don't want to say tacky, but usually with the primer, it kind of dries down to like a matte, silky finish. This one hasn't, which I kind of like so far, and I want to see how it's going to work with my foundation. So I'm pretty curious about that. I think it'll be interesting. So let me go ahead and clean up my brows with this stuff. I really like this. Like, it really brightens it. This is one of their popular products just because it kind of brightens your brow. Like, it's supposed to raise the arch of your brow, which is why it's called highbrow. So next, I'm actually going to color correct. Usually I do my eyes, which I still will do, but this is the Physician Formula Cushion Color Corrector Primer Duo. So since I want it to set into the skin like I usually do, as you guys have seen me do in the past, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So this is pretty cute. It comes with yellow and green. So of course, green cancels out red, and yellow is used to brighten. So looks like, ooh, that's kind of cute. Yellow for yellow, green for green. This is what it looks like on the inside. Let's do green first, just to cancel out the red in my cheeks. I picked up a lot. So next I'm taking yellow, and I'm going to do that under my eyes, just to brighten up a little bit. So I feel like it's not really sticking, if that makes sense. I'm just going to let that set for a little bit. Not sure how I feel about it quite yet, because I feel like there wasn't very much to it. There was no color to it. Like, green usually cancels out the red, and I still see a little bit of red. So when I was packing it on, but this is also, I don't like a lot of cushion foundations, is because it doesn't really hold well on my skin. So it could just be in my head. So I'm gonna wait, see if it sets in. If I have to, maybe I'll apply a second layer. But we're going to focus on the eyes, and today I'm actually using the Nude Beach palette, which I'm really excited for. This palette is so pretty. Like, let's show you the shades. That is what it looks like on the inside, and I'm really excited for like this shade here and this shade here. Okay, so this time I'm taking Brilliant really quick to set the eyes, because the last look I did, for some reason, my eyeshadow was not blending well at all. Don't know if it was the primer or if it was the actual eyeshadow, so I'm going to start all over. Similar shades. I don't think I'm going to go with the same look because I didn't like the way it was turning out anyways. And then we'll go from there. So I'm going to take Babe, which is this one here. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, so it's not an amazing shade for a crease shade, but still doesn't show up very much on my lid anyway. I'm going into Bodacious with the same brush I used earlier, and I'm actually going to start a little bit lower because I went higher with a different shade last time, and I felt like my lid was overwhelmed with eyeshadow. I'm going to take Bright and go above this shade. I used this earlier just a little bit. This is the side that wouldn't blend out very well. I had the same problem with Subculture in that particular area, so it could just be my eye with certain formulas of shadows, or it could just be the eyeshadow palette. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Brave here and go all over the lid. I originally was going to smoke out the corner with it, but I think since I'm going to be using the NYX Vivid Brights as eyeliner as well as another shade in there, that I'm just going to go all over the lid. So this has some slight shimmer to it, but it doesn't look very pigmented on the lid. So we're going to go ahead and wet the brush and go back into it. The shade's kind of a disappointment, so I'm going to go into Bootylicious here and kind of blend out the crease and see what I can do from there, because I might have to do something completely different again. I don't like the way Brave is working on my lid. So I think I'm just going to blend that down onto my actual lid. So I'm going to take the NYX Vivid Brights. It's a cream color. I'm going to carve out the eye and almost into like somewhat of a cut crease. Let's see if that'll work. I don't want to go too far up because I do like the shade that I worked with from the Balm palette. So I really don't know where I'm going with this look. We're going to have to just roll with it, alright guys? So I think I'm going to line the top of the cut crease with one of the shades from Absolute New York. So these are the liquid liners that they gave us, and I have one in gold, one in red, and they gave us one in just a plain black. So I think we'll go with the yellow and kind of line the top of the lid and see how that looks. So these look like this. This is from Absolute New York, like I mentioned. And it's got the sharp tips. So let's see if I can go in. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, that actually took quite a bit to like even up. I was having a little bit of trouble getting it to look the same eye, but I kind of like it. I don't really know what I'm doing, like I said. So I'm going to go ahead and use an actual wing with the M Cosmetics Illustrative eyeliner. This is the felt tip one. They were giving out 3 versions, and I picked the felt tip, of course, because it's easier to work with. And there was like a smudge, the flat one, like a pencil, and then of course these. So I'm gonna go do my wing, and now I am going back into the palette, and I'm using Built here, and then just highlighting the inner corner. As you guys know, we got a million mascaras. I'm going to be using the Lancome Monsieur Big 1 mascara for today's look. The box was really beaten up when I got it, but this is one that I have not tried yet. A lot of the ones that I set aside for my giveaway are ones I have already tried or have ones of already. Okay, so according to this mascara, it's supposed to be grand volume, big volume, all day wear, and it looks like it did add quite a bit of like volume to my lashes. It didn't do much as far as lifting it up. There is one lash that like for some reason is clumping, but yeah, it gave my lashes a lot more fullness, which I really like. Moving on, lashes I'm going to use are the Allure X Crazy Ray Ray lashes. So these are hella dramatic, and you guys know me, I like dramatic lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and trim these down, and then I'm going to apply them. And then we will move on to the face, because I feel like I have a lot of good, amazing face products to use. Okay, now we're going to move on to the face, which is the Cover FX foundation. You guys have already seen me use this foundation quite a few times. I did get this at Jenna Beauty's Creator Day, and I freaking love it. I really likes the way the primer did set after all. Like it's really gotten, like it really set well, so I enjoy that. So I know I didn't get this brush at Jen Beauty, but I freaking love it. Definitely recommend it. It's the Kabuki, the 3-dimensional Kabuki from Sigma. It's just so good. Okay, so while that kind of sets into my face, I'm going to take the Cake That liner, and I'm going to use black, I'm pretty sure, and go under my eyes. This is a pretty interesting concept. It's almost like brow powder, which I thought it was at first, which is why in the beginning I thought I had a brow product. That's neat. I really like that. So now that that is aligned with the NYX Cake That liner, I'm going to go back into the Beach palette and take Bright, this one here, and then just go under the lash line. I'm going to add just a dab to the bottom of my lid. I really like these, I'm not going to lie. Like, this is so sharp, well, not sharp, but it's so fine point that it makes, like, being a little more creative fun. You can't see it on camera, but you will be seeing the close-up, I promise. So I'm going to take the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and I'm actually going to set my entire face with it just because my face isn't mattifying down enough, and it could be the primer or it could just be that I'm impatient. I've never used this powder, and I'm actually pretty excited. Cover FX is so good. Like, I love their primers. Oh, that's so neat. It actually, like, okay. I like that because, as you guys know, these type of products tend to make it difficult. Like, they make messes is what I want to say. It actually stops the powder from going up, and then you just... I dig it. I dig it. So I didn't get any concealer from Gen Beauty, so I'm not really going to use any. You don't really have that bad of bags under my eyes, so I'll just use the Tarte palette to kind of brighten up a little bit. Okay, that is a win in my book. So next up, I'm going to finally use the Tarte Pro Glow palette. So as you can see, it's got all these highlighters and the sculpting. I'm so excited for this. I don't even know what to use. I'm going to take the Sculpt, just the powder. I'm not going to use a cream today. I don't really like cream contours, and I'm going to dab it and then sculpt. I did get the JD Weighty nose contouring brush. I'm going to try that today. I don't really contour my nose very much. I mean, I probably should. I don't really know. So contouring the nose is not for me. I'm going to go ahead and use the Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. I'm so excited to play with this. This is in the Natural Glow 6833. This comes with like an applicator like this, but I'm not going to use it. Instead, I'm going to use a Lexi brush. Let's swatch this. Oh my god, that swatch is like actual butter. It's so pretty. I actually have quite a few blushes. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. From Physicians Formula that I absolutely love. It even has like a slight glow to it. Holy moly. Oh, I love this. I love this as well. That's a big time hit for me. So I'm going to go back into the Tarte Glow palette, and I'm going to take Fire, which is this one here, and I'm just going to highlight the F out of my cheeks, even though they already have a glow. We're just going to extra glow. I'm going to take Lit and go down the center of my nose. Okay, so now last but not least, we're going to go ahead and do some lips. So these are all the lip products we received from Gen Beauty, and I'm not sure exactly what lips I'm going to use. Like, I'm actually overwhelmed with options. Let's go affordable, actually. Let's go the gel liquid lipstick from CoverGirl. I feel like that actually matches the NYX Vivid Brights that I used. So this is supposed to be, I'm guessing, like the Too Faced version of it. Spits out like that. Okay, not enough. That's pretty. So you have to keep squeezing to get enough product out. So I feel like that was more of a tint than what I want. I want something a little more exciting, so I'm going to leave this one on, but I'm going to go back in here and find another shade. Let's take, this is from Makeup Forever. This is their liquid matte shade in Artist. Is that a shade name? I don't know. So let's just go in. Yes. Holy shit, that's pigmented. Okay, so this shade is freaking stunning. Like, I'm living for it. This highlight is out of this world paired with this blush. Like, holy shit. So I'm going to go do my hair and get a little bit more prettied up, and then I will be right back, and we'll get final thoughts. Alright guys, thank you so much for getting ready with me. So that was getting ready with me and Gen Beauty items and my Sharks gear because my Sharks won tonight. This is the final look. These were all products that I got at Gen Beauty. I really actually like how different it is compared to what I'm used to doing. You know, like the line is pretty out there, which is something I don't usually do. But the lipstick I absolutely love. It's in the shade 505. I didn't see a name for it, so if you're looking for it, just look for shade 505. The absolute liner that I use, the gold, which is something I don't normally do, I love. Like, I felt like it added the perfect... add that perfect pop of color. What I liked about the NYX Vivid Brights was I could actually clean up a lot of mistakes that I made with this. So that was a huge plus. I really like these. And I know they have a lot more shades. I know this isn't necessarily a bright, considering it's a Vivid Bright, but I do want to check out more of these because I'm pretty impressed, and I think they're pretty affordable, which I love. The other product I really liked was the Cover FX setting powder. This is something I got at Creator Day, and I hadn't used it up until now, and I like the way it made my face feel. The Tarte Pro Glow palette, I really like this. So I use Lit on the cheek. I love how blinding this is. Like, this is out of this world highlight, and I'm okay with that. And I think a lot that contributed to that as well was the Butter Blush, which is high five, 100% amazing. It has some shimmer to it, as you guys saw. It's not very bam pink red blush. It's just more of a shimmer blush with a little bit of tint, which I really liked. It could almost be used as a highlighter, so that's kind of your preference. The other products I really liked is I did like the Cake That. I loved that this was a powder eyeliner and it made smoking out the bottom lash line really amazing. As far as the Nude Beach palette goes, which is this one here, I did not like Brave. That shade really, really disappointed me. So as far as the rest of the palette goes, I was able to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades, and then I used Brave, of course, which I didn't like. So maybe it's something where I gotta go with a different base, because again, I'm using mostly Gen Beauty products, so I wasn't able to change anything and try my normal ways of doing makeup. So that's kind of what was unique to it. The highbrow I really loved. I feel like I could probably go in again and brighten up my underbrow, but as far as in the beginning, I really did like it. And then of course the M Cosmetics felt tip liner, it made it easy. I'm just a huge fan of felt tip liners in general. The only product I'm somewhat iffy about is this here, the Mineral Wear Cushion, the color corrector from Physicians Formula. I was really excited for it. Maybe it's because of the applicator. I don't really like using those applicators, again, which is why I don't like using cushion foundations. So I might give that one another go and let you guys know for sure what I think of it. But yeah, I think that was it. I think that was a lot of the products I got from Gen Beauty. I mean, not all of them. I have a ton more to go through. Those lashes are really pretty. They don't look as dramatic as I thought they would, even when I trimmed them down. But this is my first time using these particular products. So let me know what you liked. Let me know if you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you do not like this video, please just walk away, pretend it did not happen. Don't stick around. And I will probably see the rest of you in the next video.